It's the rundown, Thursday, June 28th. Yeah? It's brought to you by...
Sure. Nope, 29th.
29th.
Yeah.
It's brought to you by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the best way to buy and sell tickets to any sporting events, to any concerts, to any theater events, or to even live comedy shows. Your boy Francis is going to be headlining at Caroline's on August 16th, so maybe get some tickets on SeatGeek once it's eventually sold out, which it will be. It takes all the tickets on the secondary market, puts it into an easy-to-read chart, so you know exactly what you're going to get, whether you're getting a good deal, whether you're getting a bad deal. You know exactly what other people around you are spending, so you know that you're going to get a guaranteed ticket, no fraudulent nonsense, and you know you're going to get the best price possible. If you use the code RUNDOWN, you get $10 off your first purchase. So download the free SeatGeek app, go to settings, click add a promo code, enter RUNDOWN, and get $10 off your first purchase. First topic of the day, Jim Irsay, at it once again on Twitter. Last night just tweeted out a very porny picture. It wasn't just like a naked chick, it was like a porn chick. Like big fake tits, the thigh-high stockings, like
the
spread
landing
eagle.
strip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I kind of got myself going right there when I just touched it. I got
That was a little too much.
I got a hangover, and when you got a hangover, it's quick. The switch is quick.
Yeah, you got to get the poison out.
Every
It's
like
like
that
one
got
touch,
caught.
I was
Can't land it on yourself. Can't land it on yourself. You'll hurt yourself. Poison.
Francis, this is technically your first rundown, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, because the first one with Nate and Smitty was, I don't even know how to
miscarriage.
describe it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That was an abortion of a rundown. So we'll start with you. What do you got on Jim Irsay tweeting out porn chicks?
I mean, look, you know, he's a multi-millionaire owner. Part of me almost feels like, was this a humble brag, right? Like,
well, so here's the thing though. It was like a picture. It had like the black bars on top. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it was like a Google image almost.
It had the
Fair
black
enough.
bars on it?
Yeah.
yeah, but
How
that
did I
might have
see-
been.
How did I see the unedited then?
No, you.
No.
Just
I mean
the
like
face.
I'm saying like. Oh, all right, maybe I just looked at the picture wrong. You
You
know what?
must look at someone else's, because the screenshot I saw was
a
titties,
full
and, titties
okay,
and vag.
okay.
Couldn't see your
Yeah.
face, but titties and vag.
So my point being, like, it was up for 15 minutes. And a guy of that stature, you'd think someone would have called him, like a publicist or something, and be like, dude, take that shit down. And part of me's like, he was like, I want people to know I'm
Wanna leave it
banging
up there?
tens, you know? or-
No, you don't think he was fucking
No,
her.
well,
I think that
no,
was just
just
like
a
an
porn
image
star.
he was looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Then it is bad.
Yeah.
I thought that was. What's funny is that he's just looking at still pictures of like porn,
That's a great point.
right? Like
He
I
also-
don't know. Sometimes I'll fuck around. I'll go back to free
Just
ones.
throw it back old
Right?
school.
I'll go back to free ones every now and again and just kind of like have a nostalgia jerk and just like you look at a couple pictures and you kind of pictures are the best way to find the new models too. And we'll call them models.
What does that mean?
Like you just find you go to free ones and then you kind of find like some of the new
Free
hot
ones?
chicks in the game.
I've only ever seen ads for free
free ones, yeah.
I
Who
wouldn't
actually
know-
goes to
free
I didn't know
ones?
people went there.
You didn't go to free ones back in the day?
No.
I went
Come
to,
on!
I went to Pink World.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, that's old school. It's probably before your time, young buck. Pink World was that shit.
There was girls with a Z. It was just girls.com. That was
Pink World was literally just a pink screen with blue like hyperlinks, and like every like third link you clicked on like could have been gay porn, could have been like animal porn. It was
Russian
roulette.
roulette,
It was
yeah.
Russian roulette. It was,
The only
made it
stills that
interesting.
I would really look for would be like when you go to the free trial for Mr. Skin.
Yeah. I
For
remember
the
that
for
one.
the
Mr.
celebrities.
Mr. Skin was.
Yeah. But once you
Mr. Skin
discover
used
the
to make
moving
bank, by the
image, it
way.
was like, yeah, I mean.
My favorite part of Jim Irsay too, though, is he replies to his own "I was hacked" tweet.
just like a bump.
So
Yeah, like it happened again, guys.
I gotta
Just he has a
clarify
running
that.
thread.
He had tweeted the day before, I've been hacked. And then the next day, the nude came out. That's true. I promise you.
That's suspect, though. What was he hacked?
I don't know. Nothing happened. Nothing came with the original hack tweet. So he sent that tweet, and then the next day the thing, and it was almost like he was laying the foundation for bad stuff to come out.
I like that, getting out ahead of it. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pop a bunch of pills tonight.
Because like
Who
I
knows
don't
what's
think
gonna happen.
I don't
so.
think Irsay like maybe I'm wrong. I don't think Jim Irsay jerks off. I think he has just a pill-riddled dick that even Adderall can't. I'm not Adderall. Viagra can't get up. I think Jim Irsay's dick is purely for show.
It's just a
He might be a
dead piece of-
splint guy. Popsicle stick,
thumb it in
just
there,
like
yeah.
all the way around. You got to use the fingers,
Like
stuff
just
it in.
when like, you see the guy, he can't walk. If you can't walk, I don't think you can get a hard dick. I think that's science.
How about Pat McAfee tweeting like, Saw Boss Man was hacked. I'm like, damn it. Like, we got to be better than this, Jimmy. We move on to this Starbucks guy. Is this the worst chair in America? Why would
I was gonna say every chair. Everything in this office is so broke.
Terrible. Right down to the people.
We're just children.
Right down to
with
the
these
people.
things.
This guy went to Starbucks. He ordered soy milk because he's lactose intolerant. Starbucks just gave him regular milk. He shit himself all day long, all day and night. He was like, listen, I wasn't trying to be fancy. I needed the soy milk because I'm allergic. And he said he shit 11 straight times throughout the day. What do you got on this cat? Just Starbucks ruining his asshole.
I didn't actually really like his write-up too much. I thought he was a little try-hard with the whole Charmander business and whatnot.
A little jokey.
But I'd never thought of what a stressful environment people with like soy allergies or lactose intolerance must live in. Like every day you just kind of take in a few little sips of your coffee, be like, what do you know? What
never know. That's Russian roulette right there.
Any time.
No, and that means like no cheese or any of that shit, right?
I don't think I'd eat out. I'd be so scared that I'm just gonna end up shitting all day. But then on the reverse, like some days, like you get a free schedule, like give me a glass of milk. I'm just gonna shit all day.
I'll take my chances here.
I like a good shit.
I got nothing to
right?
do.
So I'm just
Give me
gonna hang
some
out on the
cheese and milk
toilet
and
all
I'll
day.
shit myself. What do you got on this guy?
You know, I'm one of those guys.
Are you?
I
Oh,
don't do
no.
too well. Yeah. Actually, when I was a kid, it was really bad. I was like, you know, it was like closer to like I don't want to say a peanut allergy, but like I would get nauseous, like I would be throwing up. And then I kind of grew out of it, but I never gained the taste for actual milk.
Mm-hmm.
So I still drink soy milk and like almond milk and stuff. And people think that makes me a bitch. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like, you know what's better than, shitting all over the place, being a bitch.
Yeah,
You
right.
know?
But really, for me, like it's like gassiness. Like if I know I'm hanging out with a girl later.
Francis just farting up a storm.
Yeah, if you know, you
Milk
like
farts.
I can never go on an ice cream date with a girl ever. Especially if we're taking an Uber later or going inside her bedroom. I don't know, enclosed space. It's game over. So
What about cheese?
Do you eat regular ice cream? Do
I
you
do
like
because
Brady
I, like
avocado ice
that like
cream?
almond milk ice cream is fucking disgusting.
Terrible,
Have you
yeah.
had that?
I've never.
I would
had-
just
I
not
don't think
eat
I've
that.
ever had almond
Disgusting.
milk.
I would just not eat
But it's
any.
like one of those things like, oh, I'm gonna be home alone tonight. I'll have some
just-
ice
Yeah. exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I got nothing to do. Give me
Right.
some poop.
Yeah, you just stew in your own fumes, eating the ice cream. I know what's going wrong here.
I'd
I'm gonna
actually-
make it
yeah.
worse.
That would be like I kind of have like I have like a drink when I get home at the end of the day. Kind of symbolizes,
Yeah,
it's
right.
over. So
Yeah.
I'd have a big bowl of ice cream if I were you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
Fart
I'd make
all
I'd
night
make
long.
myself like a white Russian and just fucking get a buzz
You got
of
roommates?
shit.
You live alone?
I live alone. Yeah,
That's
But-
good. 'Cause
but
I
it's
imagine you come home and it's like, well, Francis is eating ice cream again. That fucking
It's one of
son
those
a
things
bitch.
where like the next morning, like you snip your blankets and you're like, oh yeah, I did have ice cream last night. You know what I mean?
Spend the night Dutch ovening yourself.
Yeah.
That's disgusting, Francis. Don't ever drink.
Yeah, I don't
milk
bring
in
it
here.
on anyone else.
Yeah, that's-
It's
yeah.
only when I'm alone.
Yeah,
So.
keep it to yourself.
Dutch ovening yourself is a classic.
It smells good.
It's,
your
I
own
don't
brand.
know.
It's your own brand.
I hope that's not something people grow out. Well, I'm not in danger of growing out of anything ever, but I hope that's not something when I'm like I'm 60, I can just shit in my bed.
Give it a little.
Yeah.
Bring the bedpan back in here. I didn't ask for this clean.
Just impressed with yourself at that point. Yeah.
What do you got on your boy Gordon Haywood? He says he's from Indiana. He's a Colts fan. All these rumors
you
are
just Portland me?
Huh?
Gordon Haywood?
Hayward.
It's Gaywood.
What did I say?
I call him Gayward. So
Gordon Hayward. What did I say?
Yeah. Haywood.
Haywood. He's a Colts fan. All these rumors that he might come to the Celtics, yada yada yada. He flat out said, "I fucking can't stand Tom Brady." So he's my boy.
Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady?
Aaron Rodgers, can't stand Tom Brady.
he's my boy too. I like that. I fucking like that
the
a lot.
honesty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate when players like go to a new town and like all of a sudden they're like, I'm a fan of this team. It's cool to be like, it's okay to support the team or like be
Yeah.
buddies with the other athletes because you guys are all fucking the same chicks anyway, especially in Boston. There's only like 10 of them. And it's like, people in Boston are mad about this. Like, we can't trade for him now. And perhaps they're joking. I think some people are
serious.
that like,
Yeah.
he's a heathen. We can't let him into our
Well,
Irish
like, but
Catholic
what do you
city.
got on your boy Brady, who's like a California guy and now is like Mr. Boston? Obviously, he's been there forever. But on some level, that's kind of the same thing.
But he's more like, even when he does it, he's like, go Celtics. Like, that's fine to be like, go other team, but you can still have your hometown teams.
Right, okay.
Like, if your buddy moved to another town and it was just all of a sudden like, I love
You'd hate.
I don't know, the fucking 49ers.
Yeah, that'd be
You'd be
bullshit.
like, you're a fucking loser, man. Why did you change teams? This
Right.
is your childhood team. So
Whoever you
with.
grew up rooting for, wherever you lived, that's your team.
Gordon Hayward's from Indianapolis.
Right.
You know,
gonna be
he's a
Colts fan, he's
Peyton
gonna-
Manning Colts guy. He should hate the fuck out of Tom Brady. And I'll
I'm
be
happy he
mad if
does.
he comes here or comes to Boston and he kind of
He's like a flip-flopping bitch.
and he's like,
Yeah.
oh no, I was just kidding about that. Like, fuck that. Show up at Gillette in full Colts gear and boo Tom Brady.
I'm with that.
On top of that, you know, he's a super handsome white athlete.
Shout out K Marco.
He's got that like
looks like it,
GQ haircut. I don't know how much product he uses per game.
In a game, that's always weird.
His
I
hair
always
doesn't
hated those
move.
guys who had like
Yeah.
their hair gelled up for a basketball
Yeah,
game.
he's like a
But,
soccer player.
I'd do that.
Yeah, but I hate you.
So I can sense a little jealousy between like Tom
Yeah.
Brady, the ultimate like handsome quarterback
Right, it's a
guy.
little, like, alpha, yeah.
Yeah, it could
Who are your
be
teams,
something.
by the way?
So it's interesting based on what we just said. Like my parents are from New Jersey originally, like born and raised. My dad was a diehard Giants fan.
Okay.
So like we moved to Maine when I was 4.
Right.
New England stronghold. Like, so I brought the Giants with me because that was the one team that my dad really cared about. But then became a Celtics, Red Sox.
So you're
and
New
Bruins
England
fan.
minus football.
Yeah.
That stinks, though.
It's a
I
little
mean, none of
bit
it's bad. None of
yeah.
it's bad. You're doing all right.
It means it
But-
sounds like I'm cherry picking, but there was a reason for it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. No, I mean that's you basically root for who your parents root for. I understand that, but
Yeah.
to be New England but not get the Patriots is tough.
Yeah.
Although again, it's the Giants. If there's one other team,
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate
fuck,
the Patriots.
basically what I'm saying is fuck both you guys. Fuck you and fuck you. Kendall and Kylie are in the news. The Jenner girls are selling what has to be arguably the worst T-shirts of all time. It is their Instagram pictures, like not their Instagram pictures, their Instagrams.
Yes.
With like the box and the fucking comments and the likes superimposed over pictures of classic rappers, Tupac's face and Biggie's face, and they also did it with classic rock. The black folks are not too happy about this. Hip hop fans are a little bit mad. They're selling them for like $130. They're horrific T-shirts. I'm sure people will go wild for them and buy them though. What do you got on these two?
Well, was it Kendall that did the Pepsi commercial?
Yes.
I mean, you would have thought like after that, her sensitivity to like appropriating black culture would have been a little higher. And it just makes it very clear that either these two are so dumb that they're not aware at all
Anything,
that the
yep.
shit they're doing could offend people, or they need to like fire their whole team.
Right.
Because
this is literally taking someone's face and you're just like plastering your shit over it.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the appropriation nonsense.
I was
like,
gonna say something about that. I still don't understand what the fuck it is.
No.
But like, how is this appropriate? It's just you can call it like stealing. I don't know if this is like appropriating.
I don't know.
black
That's what I'm
culture.
saying. I think in this case it is. It's like here is a picture of someone or like a famous iconic shot, and we're just gonna throw our shit over it and sell it.
I thought like appropriating culture was like Iggy Azalea like speaking. I
Yeah,
don't
kind
know,
of like we're
whatever word they could
hijacking
use
your
there,
shit.
but-
It's like
Yeah.
we're gonna take like Tupac's popularity. I'm gonna throw my Instagram over it and sell that.
It's a horrible shirt,
It's
but
a
the
terrible
reaction
shirt.
makes me want it.
Yeah,
Like
well,
everyone getting mad about it. I'm like, fucking suck a dick. It's such an ugly shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Suck
but
it, it's
like
such
right
a
now,
dick.
if you were to wear it and like put it on social media, it would be buzz.
And you're
Yeah,
not.
It's like it's like Lonzo sneakers.
Yeah, you're not hearing anything about the Metallica and
Yes.
the Kiss version.
Right.
That's what fucking.
Well, because
although
the
I don't know,
fucking
like,
rock
what's,
people don't care.
What's rock
Right.
Twitter? Does anyone
That's
know?
the thing.
Where
And
is
listen, the
rock
Pink
Twitter?
Floyd fans are not on social media ready to
Right.
throw hands. Black Twitter's out here like fuck this.
Right.
Pink Floyd fans don't know who Kendall and Kylie Jenner are.
Exactly. Right. Last topic of the day, we got this Clinton Portis story. What's up?
Wait, Gaz. Oh, Gaz is a huge
Gaz is
Pink
stirring
Floyd
the
guy.
pot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gaz.
So you're not happy about
Gaz,
this, huh?
Gaz, what's the price you'd pay for a Pink Floyd concert?
$5,000. I'm pretty sure you don't need to pay that much.
Must be nice.
Pretty sure you probably get a ticket for like a few $100s. Last topic, Clinton Portis. The story came out. He almost murdered his financial advisors. He spent a ton of money, but there was supposed to be a chunk of cash he set aside, and these financial advisors basically like swindled him, stole his money, lost his money, whatever it was, to the point that he was apparently outside their house, like sitting in the car with a gun, ready to flat out murder them, which is just a pretty wild story. I don't know what else you can really add to it, but that is some shit right
It's
there.
wild that he got talked down by a reality TV producer.
So I didn't read that part of it.
That's like
You'd
the
think that
only
guy would
reality
be,
TV
like-
producer with a fucking heart
Right.
and sense of like,
Like,
wait, we could get some attention
Those
from this.
dudes, those financial advisors need to like find that guy and thank him. 'Cause
Dude, like-
every other producer on the planet's like, Let me cock that gun for you.
Right.
Like they're right over there.
Hey, let me get the
Move
camera
into the
going.
light. Yeah, a little more. Give us a second.
Reality
the boom
producers
mic
on
out.
the Bachelorette were like, yeah, rape that chick. Keep those cameras going. But these ones are like, don't kill the guys. I think if someone stole $48 million from you,
They should be put to death, whether it's through Clinton Portis or the government or
Yeah.
the
It's
it's
authorities.
a time to kill situation.
Yeah, it really
Where,
is. That is some shit right there. 48 million.
Well,
think
and
a
also
jury-
it sounds like he was trying to be smart. You know, he'd
Yeah.
hired financial
Right,
advisors.
for this reason.
He wasn't like a total moron, and then they still got fucked. So, you know, it's like Bernie Madoff on a smaller scale, you know?
48 million ain't too tiny of a
That's why
scale.
people
to,
who
though.
invest are stupid. Put it in a checking account like me and my hundreds of dollars.
Get your,
There you go.
get your like 3 pennies a year in interest, but you know that shit's safe.
Bury it under the mattress. Yeah.
So what do we have for after show? We got anything here?
Do we do combine? Can we
Let's do combine without revealing results.
Right.
Okay. I mean that's kind of tough, but I ran it back with my 3-cone drill. I'm gonna give myself most improved.
You weren't the worst at the 3-cone drill.
That's what's up.
No.
So that's already an improvement. Didn't come in last place. Technically, I probably shaved like 40% off my time.
That's a pretty good day.
So in a way, I'm the big winner.
Who would you say were like the big surprises?
I think Hubs was a big surprise.
Yep, Hubs.
I had heard rumblings from the Chippewas basketball team that he was athletic, but I thought you did really well. You
Yeah.
can jump.
YP had a good day. I don't think he'd really be a surprise. YP's an athletic-looking kid.
Yeah, he was like top 5-ish for I think almost all the events. I
Yeah.
think his 40 might have been slow. Glenny Balls
I don't know if
was
there were any
majestic
big
as fuck.
surprises. I think everyone was kind of who we thought they were.
Nate put in a pretty impressive performance on the 3-cone drill. Actually, that really surprised me. I won't give away numbers or anything, but like
That
Was it actually good or
I
you
can
being
see
sarcastic?
Nate being a squirrel.
pretty
he's
well.
He's a
Yeah.
monkey.
Yeah.
You ever
change
seen a
of
monkey run
direction
3-cone
was-
drill?
I haven't, but it looked like Nate.
Dave said he won the 40-year-old division, which is probably true. I think he did come in first place for all the 40-year-olds out there.
Dave, for a 40-year-old, was quick to pop that top off.
Oh my God! I don't know why he put it back on at any point. It was so off the whole day.
He was
He
jiggling
has
and wobbling.
He has. I mean, my Nana has a better body than Dave, or it's actually a comparable body.
It's just it's droopy.
If you ever wonder what it looks like to just be skinny with literally zero muscle mass,
He's the guy.
like he was doing that Dunkin' promo ad. They should have like censored
Blurted out.
that. Yeah, like they can't be too happy with that. It's just skin flapping everywhere.
The one thing I will give away, because we already talked about it on the radio, Coley's vert performance. We'll call it the vertigo jump, because so we had the real like actual vert thing with like the sticks where you slap it. So you had to jump and look up and fucking slap the sticks. Coley goes his first time and he completely swings and misses. And I was like, how
Can't
could that
confirm.
even be possible? And he goes again, and I look at him, and he's not looking up. He's jumping straight up, eyes straight ahead, and just swinging and missing. And it's because of his vertigo.
This guy just keeps going, man.
You just can't look up.
Yeah.
Wait,
Coley-
ever?
Not outside.
Is that why you're wearing that hat?
No. More on this hack's foreplay. Download, rate, subscribe.
But when he's outside, he makes up his vertigo. He makes up his vertigo symptoms. He can't go on this like this high, but sometimes he can go this high. If he's crowded, he gets sick. If it's
Again,
too open, he gets
that
sick.
was drug
if
damage,
he looks
Kevin.
up, he gets sick. If he looks down, it's
Drug
all made up.
damage?
The agoraphobia definitely stems from like too much
much
Molly.
drugs.
For
Really?
sure. Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
That fried something.
How
in my
much
brain.
Molly have you taken?
He was
At
doing it
UMass
like
was
daily,
crazy, man.
right? Wasn't it just like
Yeah?
you pop it and hang out?
You just pop Molly and hang out?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time, just time.
Time.
Whenever I was awake, if
I've only taken
Yeah.
Molly like once. It wasn't really for me, but you just
was
take
for
it and
me.
just sit. It was for me. That's because I was
for
taking
you.
it all.
Yeah.
So you just sit in a room? Like my
That
idea of
do
Molly
all
is like
sorts
a
of
festival.
activities.
Just
Yeah,
not
that would
outside
be one of the
or very
activities.
high.
Yeah, like
you regret
rolling
not
and
being able-
smoking blunts.
So you just like, I'm gonna take Molly and smoke a blunt.
Yeah, it makes it feel better.
Really?
That's not. We're here to talk about the vertical.
I was
not my
getting to that. I was
Molly
getting to that.
experience.
Do you
No, but
regret-
Kevin
do you regret
like
your Molly time that you'll never be able to look at the sky again.
No, those aren't tied together. Kevin throws other things into it like it's all under one umbrella. Like,
Did
I,
you-
have, like I only have
Don't
one
under the
fucking
weird
problem. in my
Coley
life.
Did you
umbrella,
think
okay?
that when you were taking Molly that someday it would mean you couldn't jump?
No, that's my fucking.
Put that on a fucking dare
vertigo.
ad.
Yeah.
That's
I've
my
heard the
verdict.
ice cream scoop
Like
out of the brain,
jumping,
but I
don't
didn't
do
know
Molly.
that like Molly addicts literally jumped whiter than white people. Like I didn't know that was a thing.
No, like the jumping wasn't the problem. I just couldn't look straight up. That's the.
It was so funny watching. I mean, your face just said it was just straight ahead.
Straight
and
ahead.
You were just
Yeah.
missing
Dave-
You like that movie Don't Breathe? You ever seen that?
No.
It's where the robber kids go into the like blind guy's house to steal shit and he
yeah,
locks
yeah.
them in and then he's like attacking them but he can't see them.
That movie's
It
got
did,
a real
it did look
twist to
blind.
it.
It's crazy.
Many-
It
It's
did
a
look
dark
blind.
Gets
twist.
real dark.
Dave,
yeah.
Dave's been saying he won like the 40-year-old
Yeah.
division, so I won the no-look division by far.
You won the vertigo.
The
division.
won the
disabled
Molly
Yeah,
division.
the disabled Molly division, I fucking swept up.
I gotta say, I always thought I thought Molly was like kids going to like Electric Zoo.
Yeah,
and
no, it
those,
is.
like,
Cole's the only
EDM
one who just does
concerts.
it to like go grocery shopping.
Simply incorrect.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in many years, but when I did do it, I was fucking doing
Coley was like, I'm gonna go to the library.
Yeah. Huh.
it. Listen, it keeps you up. It's a stimulant.
Enough.
I feel like
Enough.
there are better ones to study on.
Yeah,
Anybody
John,
who does
John, I
drugs
did
to
not
study is a
graduate
loser.
college.
How did you feel about your performance?
I was happy. Yeah, I was happy.
Yeah, you're a fucking loser.
That's all I'll say. I know.
Francis was putting in a lot of effort.
Impressive.
out there.
Oh, I
They were-
cared.
What was
I-
up with
at one
the
point?
lacrosse stick? That was
I
a
didn't
bit
bring that.
much.
Yeah, Jordy brought
Jordy
that to his
brought that.
Oh,
defense.
you
Yeah.
just
But
hijacked it.
you
We
were-
were just
you
watching
were
you play
spooning.
wall
Well,
ball
we were
for
like
a-
sitting around for hours because the generator broke because we didn't have enough gas, and I was like, all right. I mean, I'm bored.
20-minute
I'm not,
Might as well just show off my lax skills a little bit here.
Well, no, yeah, I mean, sure. Look, I'll admit it. I'm a fucking hardo when it comes to sports. I at one point, Riggs was like, Riggs came up to me. Riggs is wearing golf cleats and khaki shorts, and he had just run the 40, and he was like, oh, I ran a little faster the second time. And I was like, yeah, me too. I was like 0.3 of a second faster. And he goes, dude, you care way too much. And I was like, yeah, I know. That's just who I am. I'm sorry, I bought
like-
cleats for
it's like-
this. We got some good sneaks on here today. The Ronnie Feig Kith
These
New
are
Balances.
these are loud. These are a little cocky.
I like those.
Yeah, so do I, but sometimes they're a bit much.
They're
like
loud.
those.
I like them.
The Reebok Classics. What are those called?
You're about class?
Knocked it out of the park there.
Yep, nice. And then mine. Dope.
Did you want
Dope
us
shoes
to?
over here.
Yeah.
Easy. Moonrocks Originals.
Good stuff. Oh yeah.
And then we got some sweet NMDs based on the original OG colorway. I like that.
All right, that's the rundown.
No big deal.
Cool.
Little shoe breakdown there.
The combine video will be out July 13th. It's sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. The whole month is Dunkin' Donuts here. The hashtag is Viva La Dunkin'. So when you're drinking the punch, when you're eating the donuts, you're drinking the coffee, anything Dunkin', that's what we do here at Barstool Sports. Hashtag Viva La Dunkin'.
Drink the punch. It's delicious.
Crush it.